I am really getting behind in opening my packages. Some of these have been months. Ready to open, but just haven't had the time. I really got to get to it.
Just like the ones I used to know.
Okay. Now is the time to start opening all these boxes that I have not had a chance to get into in a while. Some of these have been here, piece of fuzz. Some of these have been here for a few months actually. So let's get into it. This came from Amazon Prime Now, 2-hour delivery. It said that it would arrive between 8 and 10. You can see right there on the PC or not, it'll come between 8 and 10. And it got there at 8:34. They even put me some Tootsie Roll Pops on there. Very tasty. My kids gonna love this. Chris, you gonna want some of these? Yes. There he is. You want a popsicle? I mean a lollipop? There you go. Let's take a lollipop. All right, that was cool. Okay, so inside here, I got a really good deal on a Gorilla Pod. Not that I need one yet, but I know at some point I will. This is the Joby Gorilla Pod SLR Zoom and Ball Head for DSLR cameras. And I don't have the one that I want to use yet. Let's see if I can get in here. Well, anyway, I didn't bring a knife, but it is a cool deal. Let's see if I can get in here. Cursor, give me a pair of scissors.
Scissors coming up.
Thank you, Christopher. So we'll open that up in just a second. Then let's see. What arrived today? Arrived today was, I believe, this one. And no, that's not it. Where's the one that arrived today? This must be it right here. Let's see. Thank you, buddy. All right, let's see if we can get in here. This is the Joby Gorilla Pod SLR Zoom with a ball head. And the ball head is pretty important because that allows you to be more maneuverable and more smooth, more fluid in your movements when you're shooting. And it makes it easier just to get around. See if we can get inside this box here. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right. Joby makes a pretty good product. I've heard some complaints about how weak the legs get, but they are cool looking. Cool box, but they are really cool looking. I do have one that I use on my iPhone, which I'm shooting on right now. That's my iPhone 6s Plus. And it does an incredible job. Shoots in 4K. And yeah, that is pretty cool looking. Has a quick release head on it. Has a level on it, so that you know the shot's level. There's the ball head right there, and it is pretty steady. So I cannot wait to get into that. So that's the Joby DSLR Gorilla Pod. Okay, and then today, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. We'll get to those in a second. Today arrived something I've been waiting for a while, and these next few boxes came from B&H Photo out of New York City. When we lived in New York, my parents were in fashion photography, and they've been there for 20 plus years doing fashion photography, and they use B&H all the time. I remember shopping in B&H as a kid, and so I'm having my experience with them now. Christopher loves these pockets. Look at those. Those are cool. You're not gonna show your sister, are you? But this is a bag that I got on sale. That if you're not already subscribed to B&H, go to bnhphoto.com and subscribe to their daily specials, and they have some really good specials. Today arrived my my Manfrotto bag. It's a messenger bag that's actually designed for cameras, and it is pretty cool. It has a nice solid buckle on it, opens up with Velcro so it doesn't just come open, and has a case there for the camera. And actually I bet in this one I can put 2 cameras. Yes, I can put 2 cameras inside that one, so that's gonna be really nice. You can actually, yes, I can actually take this one and actually put it on my belt loop and just use that. That's pretty nice. Go right through there. And I do have 2 new cameras I'm going to show you today that I also got that I'm really excited about. But they can go right inside there, messenger bag style. Put my tripods in there, put extra batteries, all kinds of things can go inside there. So I'm really excited about this one. I got this one for a song. I guarantee you. It was on sale for $14.99. If you know Manfrotto, their stuff is not, I wouldn't call it cheap, but not inexpensive at all. So a really nice bag. I cannot wait to get to use that one. So that's that. So speaking of cameras, I got 2 new cameras in, and I did get these for a little of nothing as well. I got 2 new cameras in. I got the Panasonic Lumix, and I'm a real big fan of Lumix because I love their lenses. This particular one here does have has a Leica lens on it. Actually, I think they both do. But this is the Panasonic ZS45, and the reason I wanted this one was because it has a flip-up camera for vlogging. So I cannot wait to get into that. Okay, so the ZS45 Panasonic Lumix looks like this, and they actually look pretty similar, but this one has a flip-up screen. You can either view it that way or view it that way for vlogging, and that's why I got this one. I'm going to use this one on a little mini tripod right here. Matter of fact, the one that I'm actually using right there on the iPhone, and I can actually vlog with this one. So this is going to be pretty nice, and it has a 20 times zoom, digital zoom. I'm not sure what the optical is on it, but the digital is 20, so not bad at all. The only thing I don't like about it is it does not have a microphone jack on it. A lot of these ZS series did not come with a microphone jack, so that's the only thing I'm probably not gonna like about it. So it'll probably be more inside use for anything as far as vlogging, but we'll check that out and see. Okay, and then there is the Panasonic ZS50, the next one up. Now, the ZS45 is an 18 megapixel camera, but for some reason on the ZS50, which is a 30 times zoom lens, they stepped it down to a 12.1 megapixel. I'm not really sure why. You have to give up something to get something. But this one was an answer to the ZS45 because a lot of people did not like that it didn't have a viewfinder on it. So they came out with the ZS50 with a viewfinder, and first time opening it, so it has a viewfinder and an LCD screen. So pretty cool there. But the real big feature about this one is it has a ring on it. You can use this for multiple things, but I'm going to be using it for manual focus. That's pretty important. But 18 megapixel, excuse me, 12.1 megapixel and 30 times zoom. And I've seen some videos out there with the 30 times zoom in use, and it does very well. Still very clear, very stable format. Films in 1080p just like the ZS45 does. Really excited about that one, so we'll see how we get that one going. Aha! This is what I've been looking for. This is a Audio-Technica lavalier microphone. I've been really wanting to try this out. I've heard lots of good things about this. Matter of fact, I'm going to try it out right here. So I am going to take a second and plug this in right there and see if it makes a difference. We recording?
Yep.
Okay. So looks like the first time I tried it, it didn't work. And I look down and I can see now that there is an on-off switch here. It is on now, so hopefully I have sound. Let's check it again. All right, that time it worked. So it sounded pretty good to me. Let me know what you think, but I think it sounds actually pretty good. I have it right about mid-chest, and I'm talking in my normal voice. Again, the Audio-Technica ATR 3350 IS, about 20 bucks on Amazon.com. So I think I got a pretty good deal on that one. I will be using this quite a bit, especially at the field. I'm going to try it at the field and see how well it works out there. All right, that's that. Let's see. Also inside this box, inside this box, I got a really good deal on what is it? Amazon, their version of Black Friday, just back on the 12th, a few days ago. I got a really good deal on a GoPro Hero Session. I've been wanting one of these. Basically because it's small. Now I do use a Mobius, and I love that Mobius, but I wanted to try this because it also comes in a waterproof housing, which I've never had anything like that before. Whenever I fly the Mobius and I have it on my beaver on the water, I'm usually a little nervous because if it goes down, my Mobius is either going to come off and go into the water, or it is going to get wet, and that just scares me to death. So, but this right here has really good picture and I think okay sound. But I'm really impressed with the size of it, as well as the fact that it's waterproof. And they came down on the price about, I think it's 50%. It was $400 when it first came out, and now only $199. But for $199 on Amazon Prime Day, I also got this right here. What I did with it, right here. It came with this handy dandy case, and I believe this is an Amazon Prime or Amazon Basics, I think is what it's called, the Basics case for it. It's a GoPro case, which you can put all your GoPro stuff in there. Pretty cool from what I could see on the online. Yeah, comes with pre-cut pieces here, and you can put your full-size GoPros in there, or mine will probably go right here because it's small. Other cutouts here for other things. So pretty good there. It has a fold-out, a little pocket there for putting other stuff in there, probably cords and things like that. So pretty good deal there. Got that with it for the $199, as well as it came with a Wi-Fi remote. Now that's a $90 remote. I probably would not have gotten this. I wouldn't buy something like that for 90 bucks just to have it, but for free, yes, definitely got that. Comes with a screen, start stop button, all your functions I believe are right on here. So that was a really good deal, but that didn't come with just that. It also came with a 32 gig SanDisk Extreme card, SD card with the adapter. So that was a very good deal. So I could not pass it up. So I cannot wait to get into these things. So that's those. Now, also got, let's see, what should we do next? Let's do this one next. Tell you lots of boxes here, and I don't remember everything that came, but I've been away with work, as well as on vacation, and lots of things. Weather's been pretty hot here, so I haven't been doing much flying. And I wasn't doing much flying while we were away on vacation, obviously. Flew the drone quite a bit. If you haven't seen the videos that I did with the drone while I was away on our cruise, go check them out. Went to places like Puerto Rico. I got to fly in Puerto Rico. Went to St. Martin too, but didn't get to fly there. It was really windy that day, and we were kind of pressed for time, so I didn't really take the drone out to do anything there. But wish I had, but it was just too much going on. Lots of family I'm dragging around, and they've been dealing with me for 4 days already flying the drone, starting and stopping. So didn't take it there. But also went to Haiti, Labadee, Haiti. Now that was great. So check out the video on that one too. So here is another bag that I got, and I'm going to use this one for something I have coming up here in just a second. But I'm going to use this for filming as well when I'm out in the field flying the drone. Keeping also my books in here as well as my logbook. I did get a drone logbook because I'm going to start logging all of my flights. I'll explain that to you why later. But here's a backpack that I got for, I think it was $19.99. It was normally, I think it was like 80 or 90 bucks, something like that. But really nice bag there. That's actually built for cameras as well. So got camera pockets here, all your pockets for keeping your tripods and things there. Another pocket there. Got a water bottle pocket there, really nice padded straps. Another pocket over here on this side. So not bad for $19.99. It only came in red that day, which I'm totally fine with red. But I think they also are, this also came from B&H. They also have it in black and I believe gray as well. But really good deal on this bag here. So that's also been sitting there waiting on me. All right, now for the fun stuff. This one right here, I think I'm gonna save that one just for a minute. No, we'll do this one now. This is, oh, I forgot something. I also have, I got, for the Lumix cameras, I got some extra batteries. Because if you film as much as I do, you run out of batteries. So I bought an extra battery. There's a car charger for the charger itself, an adapter, European adapter. It comes with 2 extra batteries, and I believe they're both 1800 milliamp batteries, as well as the charger itself. Yes, this one you can plug in the wall, or you can plug in the adapter that goes there for your car. Plug your battery right in the charger. Now you can charge the Lumix batteries inside the camera, but what a pain, especially if you're shooting. You don't have time to do that. And they don't come with a charger, but you can buy one. I think I got this one for, I believe, $12 or $13, and it came with 2 batteries as well as a charger. And the batteries by themselves, I think I did order, yes I did, an extra battery from B&H. It was $5 by itself. And I got 2 batteries that fit right in here. Charge it up, ready to go. So I am all set on batteries. So those are ready to go. So I have 2 batteries each for the ZS50 as well as the ZS45. Now, get rid of all this stuff. Lots of stuff. Okay, now, here's another box I got in from B&H. And this is something I ordered a while back. I've had this for about, I want to say a couple months now. But I'm really excited about this one. This is the new Low Pro drone BP, I believe it's called a 450 drone bag. And I bought this for a particular reason. I've heard lots of good things about this bag. Saw some interesting videos out there. If you haven't seen them, there's some great videos out there on it. But whenever I travel and I have my drone with me, I usually take my hard case, which works just fine, except it is a little heavy. Mine does not have wheels on it. So it means I'm carrying around a 12-pound box, and then with the drone in it, and for 4 batteries as well as the chargers, it gets a little heavy. Not really inconvenient, but could be better. Why not have it on your back? This, I believe, is about 6 pounds, something like that. But it has a hard surface on the top that you can actually fly your drone from right there. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera there. I can see that. Sorry about that. Really nicely padded straps all across the shoulder, on your back, as well as the ones that go in the front. I believe they're probably on the inside. But it has all kinds of space in here for just about everything you need. Top portion there for all your stuff. It is curved, so you have space in there. You have pockets across here. And you can check out the other videos. I'll put a link at the bottom of this description so you can see those other videos, because there's some guys that have done some pretty good videos on it. Pocket there, another pocket here, right across there. They're really tight, but they'll loosen up. Extra pockets inside the pocket as well. And then on the inside, see how this works. Is where everything else goes. So, see if I can get this apart here. Am I shaking the camera, Christopher? Uh-oh. Sorry about that, guys. Chris says I'm shaking the camera. Sorry about that. I'll be more gentle. But inside here is where everything else goes. Drone goes here, right across there. And if it's really, and I think they probably centered this around the DJI Phantom series, especially the 4. Extra batteries there. Props and everything go in here. Here's the slots for all your extra props there, all your extra blades. All your charging stuff goes here. You got zippers over here. You have a spot in here somewhere for an iPad. Oh, right across here. There's a zipper for it right there. You can put it right in there. It's supposed to fit directly right in there. Again, you can look at that, the videos that are on that, and you can see how everything goes in there. But I'm really excited about this bag because now, and it fits as a carry-on perfectly. So you can see it's actually a little bit smaller than a regular carry-on, so it fits perfectly in an airplane. You have no problems at all. And it's tough. It is very tough. I'm looking at it right now, and you know, Low Pro, they do it right. So you can see it has lots of nice material on there, and I can tell you it is really thick material. So you don't have to worry about this thing getting ripped up easily at all. Nice Low Pro, really tough emblem there. And I love this thing. This thing is really sturdy. I can fly right off of here and probably land right on it as well. So anyway, excited about that. Then, last but not least, almost last but not least, is my biggest surprise. And this is the first time I am opening it. Again, I've had this for probably I think almost 2 months.
Is it a drone?
I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe because because you always like drones.
No, this is only my second drone. Just so you know, what he's referring to is I've been flying the Phantom Vision 2 Plus for the past 2.5 years. I bought it when it first came out, and I really enjoyed it. But I'm ready to step up from 1080p to 4K and get rid of that fisheye effect. And better color, everything. So I'm really excited about all the features that the Phantom 4 offers. So yes, that is what this is. And I was hoping they got this right, but I got 2 extra batteries. I did get the bundle deal, so 2 extra batteries there, saved $178 by doing that. And if you're gonna get one, if you're thinking about getting one, you might as well do that deal because you're gonna need more than 1 battery, that's for sure.
Dad?
Especially if you fly as much as I do.
You know you're just trashing up your office, right?
Yes, I know I'm trashing up the office. But you know what? It's worth it, buddy. It's worth it. Okay. All right, let's see. Void if damaged. If what is damaged? I have the damage to get in there. So what does that mean? Void if damaged. I have no idea. But we had this on film. Has not been opened yet. So let's cut into this and get this open. If this is the way it's supposed to open. Let's see.
Damn.
It's on both sides actually. Void if damaged. All right. Have to cut that open to get in there, so I'm not sure what that means. But let's go inside here. Across that way. Across that way. All right. Okay, here is the box. I opened it on the right end, so the handle is on this side. Oh, come on out of there. Okay, there she is. The Phantom 4 by DJI. All right, still sealed. Let's get this puppy open. I think we got it. Let's see. There we go. And as most of you already know, this comes with a really nice carrying case. Not that I would use it for actually carrying it around, but there's the case right there. Very nice. Big, thick box. Big, thick box too. I believe this is it's a really thick foam, Christopher. Really thick foam. But look at that. DJI Phantom actually embossed on there. That is a really nice box. I'll save this for keepsake, because that's a really nice box. Okay, it has a little latch on it. Looks like, yeah, open it like that. And I believe I saw them turn it. Yeah, turn it. Ha, 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 ha. What a beauty. Look at that. Look at that, Christopher. That is beautiful, isn't it? All right, so inside.
Is the remote control first?
The remote control, we'll take, okay, by Christopher's request, we'll take out the remote control first. Wow, that is a nice feel. I love the way that feels. And I actually bought my new iPad last year because I was going to buy the Phantom 3 Professional, but something kept me from doing it. I had a feeling something else was going on, and boy was I right. The Phantom 4 was coming out. But it'll actually fit inside here, I believe. I think this will go all the way up somehow. Oh, there we go. Oh, the plastic's still on it. I gotta take the plastic off. But boy, that feels really nice. I love how this feels versus the Phantom 2. It fits in the hand really well. Really nice. Okay, really nice controller there.
Now
Then
the drone,
we have the drone here.
it looks really cool.
Isn't that cool, Christopher? Yes, it does.
And
Oh,
I ripped the first part of that jump. It looks so cool.
it does, doesn't it? This finish is incredible. I'm not sure what they did differently, but this feels really, really smooth.
And here is the case for the propellers.
Now, I have watched, and if you guys don't know who he is, you need to follow him. I've been watching Casey Neistat. I know people hate when you mention his name. They think you're, I don't know, part of his posse or something, but I'm not. I do watch him just about every day though. And he flies the heck out of the Phantom 4, but he's had like 29 of them because he keeps crashing them. and somehow he can afford to just buy another one. I don't know how. But I guess if you live in New York City, you make a lot of money. I do know that. My parents made a lot of money in New York City. But this thing is incredible. I cannot wait to get this up. I am going to fly this tomorrow. I'm going to charge tonight and get this up in the air tomorrow. Battery is here. Right, boy, it comes out very easily. There's my third battery, and it is really nice. It is I believe, a 5500 milliamp 4S battery, if I'm not mistaken. 5500 4S battery. Actually, is that a 5S? Let me put my glasses on. That's a small print. Yeah, it's a 4S, 15.2. I'm not sure what a 15.2 means, but that is a 4S battery. It's a 4-cell battery. That is beautiful. It is a smart battery. I love these smart batteries. I love how you know where your power is. It does everything for you. I know you hear some complaints about them being proprietary, but I love how they did this. My Phantom 2 Vision Plus, I've never had a problem, except do not break the rules of LiPo batteries and leave them charged for very long. I did do that one time, and I paid the price. I didn't realize I left them charged, and I had 2 batteries that actually went bad. A cell went bad, and I found out the hard way. I was flying one day, and kept getting, which I know a lot of you guys have done this already, have had this problem, kept getting a low voltage.
Got you on camera now.
Excellent, thank you, buddy. Okay, so as I was saying, this is a 4S battery. It's a 15.2, and 4S is usually 14.8, but it is my mistake, now that I have my glasses on, I see that it is a 5350 milliamp, which is pretty much the same thing as a 5500, but 15.2 volt battery. So runtime, I believe, is it's between 20 and 28 minutes. It depends on how you fly. I probably won't be doing a lot of sport mode unless I need to get back really quickly for some reason. But that is the battery for the Phantom 4. Cannot wait to get into the Phantom 4. So I will be flying this tomorrow. I'll be charging tonight because I want to get this in the air for something that I'm going to do on Friday with my dad. So that is the drone itself, and it does have a new style gimbal. I can see here also that the SD card now is built into the body instead of in the gimbal like it is on the Phantom 2 series. Mini USB port there. This is the gimbal guard here. Glad that they include that in this. I know there were a few models that they did not include one in there. I see all the sensors down the bottom. You can of course always look at videos to see how all that works, and I may do something on it at some point, just so I can give my take on how this works. But just looking at it, wide stance, sensors here in front, sensors on bottom, built really well. This is a one beautiful tough baby here. I was concerned before that it didn't have stripes on it, but I love the clean lines on it. Absolutely love how beautiful this is. The props themselves are going to snap on and twist. Very easy on and off for now. Light system I can see is very different from the Phantom 2. Beautiful looking though. So cannot wait to see those. But anyway, we'll get into that and I'll show you more about that when I get into it. Inside here also are the manuals, of course. The Know Before You Fly campaign. Everybody, if you fly, please know the rules. Let's stop breaking the rules out there. I know most don't anymore, but we are getting much better at of taking care of our environment and our hobby, so we protect it for everybody. So read that campaign there if you don't already know it. Inside here also are the blades, and of course I've seen this in all the videos, but the DJI bag that it comes with, the red straps there, and all of your blades on the inside. Got your silver and your black, and they give you 2 sets. Silver there, and darker silver there. Looks like dark silver, but it's actually considered black. So anyway, can't wait to get those on there and start flying tomorrow. I'm gonna do some practice tomorrow and fly on Friday with my dad. My dad has a Phantom 3 Professional, And I have flown his before. Flies really well, but cannot wait to fly the 4. So that's that. Also in here, all my cords. Cords in there. Battery system here. Battery charging system here. And this is supposed to charge really fast, so I can't wait to get into that. And then, of course, this beautiful box. So that's the box that it comes with. And really nice system. And the other thing I got is, of course, now with the new light bridge system, rather than the Wi-Fi system built into the controller here, is now directly hardwired. So I got from 400 or below. If you don't know Irix Guy, you can look him up. It's just type in Irix Guy in YouTube and you'll find his videos. He has a lot of videos from Phantom 1 on up. He's up to the Phantom 4. Obviously, he's tried many different drones. Me, when I was learning how to fly the drone and learning specifics about the drone, I watched him a lot, as well as some other guys, but him a lot. Got this from his website. This plugs right into the controller itself right here, and this goes right into the iPad. Has a lightning plug there and USB on the other end. So it goes directly into there, and there is no separation of signal because of the hardwire there. So that is something I'm really excited about. So that's that. I believe that is it, actually. Yeah, that is it. And I think that is going to do it for now, guys and girls, if there's any ladies watching. But I'm really excited about all the stuff I gotta start playing around with. Now that I'm back in action, I'm going to start flying again and get some things out to you more often. I was putting out videos quite a bit, but I'm excited about doing this. So now you get to see everything that's going to be coming. But if you have any questions or anything, just shoot me a message down below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm Flying Ant, and this is my son Christopher. He loves to fly too, 6 years old, loves to fly. He's been flying since he was 3 years old. He wants to get in the shot. Come on over here, buddy.
One. No,
Since
one.
you were 1?
Yeah.
Well, you were playing remote controls, at 1 o'clock. But that's Christopher. That's my buddy right there. And so anyway, if you have any questions or anything, or any comments, just comment below. I'll put some links to the other things that I've talked about today. And matter of fact, everything I have here, I'll put links on there for you. bnh.com, to bnhphoto.com. Places where I got the cameras from, as well as some other things that I got. I'll put those in the description below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and look on a weekly basis for new videos coming out. Glad to be back. See you later. Yes, Christopher.
And I'm gonna be on YouTube too.
Yes, he is. Say bye.
Bye.
Catch you later.
Hi, I'm Christopher, and I bought something for Toys R Us, which is almost like a Nerf gun, but I put it in this big box. So let me open it up. Took off the microphone.
Let me help you out. Technical difficulties here. Okay, you are ready to go, buddy.
I'm Christopher, and I just got back with it. I just wanted to get a nacho. Are you ready?
A nacho.
Yeah. Press it, hi.
Okay, you ready?
Hi, I just got back from nacho break, and I took out my gun. And now,
So what does it do? How does it work?
you put this in, and then it'll take a while to get this in.
Okay.
And then you pull this back.
Hey, watch where you pointing that thing. You might shoot me in the eye and put my eye out.
No. And then you put in this little tiny hole. And then you shoot it with this little lever.
Is the bullet pushed all the way back?
Yes.
It is. It's pushed all the way back?
Uh-huh. And this is not the right bullet to shoot because
Let's see how it shoots. How does it shoot?
like this.
Whoa.
Now I'm going to have to find that later. Hi, I'm Christopher and I just got back from another nacho break. And let me shoot this gun again. And Dad, can you point it that way so they could see how it shoots?
You see how it shoots? Okay, hold on. Let me back up. Okay, let's see it shoot.
Yeah, that's.
Let's try this again.
Hi, I'm Christopher.
I didn't know your name. Now you said it 3 times.
Oh.
That's right. That's right.